cruise continues from Naples towards Dubai, and we woke up this morning to find ourselves in the southern part of the Red Sea near Atrium. After another lovely lie-in, we enjoyed a cup of coffee on the balcony and then studied the cruise news to see what the day had in store for us. Not for the first time on this cruise we've missed breakfast, so it was up to the island's buffet for brunch.
So it looks like today's Paul's lunch, well brunch isn't it? The brunch today is mainly focusing on cheese, is that right Annie?
Today I shall mostly be eating cheese.
What have you got?
I've got Cornish pasty, chips, a cheese top roll with some cheese, and I'm going to make a cheesy chip roll.
I have gone for the cauliflower soup and the grilled sardine on toast. We enjoyed our tasty but strange lunch whilst enjoying these great sea views.
One of our favourite places inside the ship is definitely the Atrium, and when we walked through today we got a sneaky peek at the Marella Discovery Choir. The Discovery Choir is made up purely of passengers under the skilled direction of guest opera singer Jason Keeler. After enjoying the choir practice, we headed up to the pool deck to enjoy a cold drink and take in the afternoon quiz.
With Paulie Morgan doing most of the hard work, we got a respectable score of 160. Unfortunately, this was not enough and we came second again.
With the quiz all done, we went back to our junior suite for a bit of relaxation. If you haven't followed any of our previous vlogs, you can find out all about our junior suite by clicking the link at the end of this video. So, we're off to the escape room with the evil genius that is Comedy Gav,
Yes.
the cruise director, and his very fine assistant Louis.
Yes, we've been invited there with them, so never done anything like this before, so it'll be really interesting to see what it entails.
So if you don't get another post from us, you know we're still locked in there.
Yeah, true.
So we headed for the breakout and escape room, which can be found on deck 3.
Hello, this is Cruise Director Gavin on board Marella Discovery. This is Assistant Cruise Director Louis. This is Paul. Everybody knows Paul. Carole's filming. She's waving, but you can't see her. We're outside our breakout and escape room. This went live 2 weeks ago. Now, our breakout and escape is simply entitled Spellbound. Now, as I say, it's been live 2 weeks. It's a brand new breakout and escape room, and only 2 groups have managed to break out in the 60 minutes that we are allocated. So good luck to all of us. Fingers crossed that we managed to break out. We'll come back to you after we've been in and let you know if we did it.
I'm nervous.
I think we all
If we
are.
don't get out, we're stuck with you.
Right, are we ready? Are we ready for the brief?
Yeah.
Okay, right, first things first. This is a directional lock. The reason I point it out is because it's a little different than the other locks in the game. Obviously, it is directions. So it goes up, down, left and right. If you put the wrong code in, you need to reset it. You have to press on the top twice. That's the only way it will reset. So even if you put the right code in, you can only reset it and then it'll work. Secondly, there are pictures on the walls. Please don't take them off because they are just glue tacked. You may use them, but just don't take them off the wall. And thirdly, this is your invitation. So you're going to go into a magic academy. It's like the evil version of Hogwarts. It's called Magia Locus. So you're going to go in there, there's a reunion party, but there's also an evil headmaster. Now he has something that you want, which is an orb. So the aim of the game is to go in, get the orb, and come out.
Let's go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready guys? Ready?
We're ready.
We're ready.
Your 1 hour starts now.
Oh, I say.
Glue.
Thanks, Charlotte.
Now what?
So the timer's on the wall.
Yeah, real. Would I lie to you? Lie is in red, so that might be something. One purple is on the left or black and cannot come last. Here is the calendar of the people we've got. So there.
Times are ticking. We've done nearly 15 minutes. Mad, isn't it?
2, 5. Switch the lights off.
It's telling you not to switch the lights off, but maybe you should switch the lights off. So there's this thing here that says the
Raise your wand to the sky. You lay them down.
Oh dear.
Yeah, good. Can we cruise director on the shoot then? I'm here.
Oh dear.
It is IKEA as well. There's a hand on there. There's nothing in that spider. Like you just put him on the.
Show him against
Let me just
the...
X-ray him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the back, do they have names?
She said don't touch
Don't take
them.
them off.
Well, I'm her boss.
I can't wait for
see the message.
I can't wait for the message on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sea Dog's in charge.
What's the purple?
Follower of man, dark as night. A trained choreographer comes after light.
It's on the wall. Get your one, Gav.
Pass me the one.
Okay.
Selecting 2.
And shout them out loud, okay.
Shout them out loud, yeah.
Proper twat.
Here we go. Keys in there. Come on, Gav. Come on.
Fire,
Woo.
ice, shadow,
Yeah.
and fire.
Come on. There it is. Get it on there. Oh, it's dropped it.
Wait, we've got to
Put it on the receptacle. Open the door.
Which door?
Which door?
Main door.
No. Open the door of the orb. Has it got a door on it?
You've done it.
Yeah!
Woohoo!
Just get that.
Come on then. With 13 minutes to go. Come on, team. Whoop whoop.
Yay!
Yay!
I feel like such a...
So we've done it.
Yeah, we broke
Done
it.
it.
Yeah.
We broke it out!
Yeah.
Ice, fire, shadow!
We made it.
And we had 13 minutes to spare.
Yeah, we
Brilliant. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Your team.
Woo!
We thoroughly enjoyed the breakout and escape room. It was great fun and we would highly recommend it. And we would just like to thank Gavin and Louis once more for inviting us along. After successfully escaping, we headed up to the promenade to watch another lovely sunset. After a quick change, we headed for the beautiful Atrium, where they were holding a Remembrance Day service.
I'm going to be doing 2 readings for you today, and the first one is a bit of poetry, and it's called Take a Soldier. Remember the fallen, remember the lost, remember the families who paid the cost. Remember those serving today as we speak, they are the strong, the brave, never the weak. Please take a soldier with you as you go. Place him in a place you will see and know, so that you will be reminded to pray for all that will go, are gone, have been, and those who never made it home. For they gave the ultimate sacrifice, so freely we can roam. Remember the fallen, remember the lost, remember the families who paid the cost. Remember those serving today as we speak, they are the strong, the brave, and never the weak. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Jason Keeler.
I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
It really was a beautiful service, and it's so nice that Marella respect our fallen heroes who've kept us safe and given us our freedom today. This evening for dinner we sampled our second speciality restaurant, the Carole. It's £22.95 a head. You can book it at the maitre d' at the restaurant, at reception, or the app, or one of the interactive boards that can be found around the ship.
Well, here we are in Carole, we've just ordered, so we'll see what glorious food awaits us. I know I'm a bit scary looking at the camera, but I tend to look at Carole, so I'm really trying to not do it. There's a bowl with sweet chili mayonnaise. The lady said this is called an amuse-bouche. It's baby prawns in breadcrumbs in a sweet chili mayonnaise. And this is sweet chili sauce, rata, mango chutney, and inside there's a mixture of naan breads, poppadoms, and prawn crackers.
Lovely.
Amazing. Num num num.
Beautiful. Prawns in a spicy mayonnaise. Beef Penang. Thank you.
I'm on YouTube now.
Yeah.
You will be.
What have you got, Kamal?
I've got lamb madras, which I asked for spicy, so in about 20 minutes time, I say 20, it's going to be more like 3 minutes time, I won't be crying.
So what's the verdict, Paulie Morgan?
Oh me! Spectacular. Beautiful succulent lamb, just the right amount of spice, can't fault it, really, really lovely.
After Carole, we headed off to the Broadway show lounge to enjoy the Anton Du Beke inspired Putting on the Glitz. This show was not only choreographed by Anton Du Beke, but he also appears interactively throughout the show. We're both massive Strictly fans, so as you can imagine, we thoroughly enjoyed this. Next stop was the Squid and Anchor, where it was Marella's take on family fortunes, called Family Feuds. And this was a real grudge match because it was passengers against the crew.
You're saying cheese. Question 2. Name something you sit on.
Chair.
You're saying a chair. Name an orange vegetable.
Carrot.
You're saying a carrot. Number 4. Name a country beginning with the letter C.
Canada.
You're saying Canada. Okay, well you answered 4 out of 5. We didn't get...
This really was a great laugh, and it was the perfect end to another great day, even though the crew won. Coming up in episode 9, more Sea Day shenanigans, an unscheduled port of call, and more fantastic entertainment.
Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed our video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and remember to subscribe.